Situated in southwestern Poland, just outside the city of Opole, is the tiny village of Moszna. And in this tiny village, we will find Moszna Castle standing tall among lush greenery, and boasting an eclectic range of architectural styles. Known as one of the most spectacular buildings in Poland, this architectural gem dates back to the 17th century, when it was owned by various distinguished noble families of Silesian or German descent. During that time, things were not as elaborate as you see today. For you see, the original structure started out as an old Baroque palace, which very much resembled this central part of the castle. In 1896, shortly after Count Franz Hubert von Tiele-Winckle took ownership, this same palace was destroyed by fire. He wasted no time reconstructing his beloved palace in the same Baroque style, and even made it much bigger. By 1900, he was adding the eastern wing, along with an adjacent orangery. Completed in 1904, he chose to deviate from the Baroque style of the adjoining palace, and went with a neo-Gothic style for the eastern wing. By 1913, in anticipation of a visit by the German Emperor Wilhelm II during the hunting season, Franz Hubert had added the western wing. This time around, he chose the neo-Renaissance style. The result was this brand new fairy tale version of Moszna Castle, with multiple towers, and intricate facades adorning the structure, all reflecting the romantic aesthetic that was popular during the period. Quite fit for royalty, its new roofline boasted an entire slew of turrets. 99 to be exact. Inside, it had a total of 365 rooms. We suppose, one for each day of the year. And it was just as eclectic as the outside, with architectural styles dating from many periods. Elements of Baroque, Renaissance, Neo-Gothic, Rococo, and even some Art Nouveau, were all mixed in together. Adorned with opulent furnishings, exquisite artwork, and ornate decorations, Moszna was certainly a lavish and luxurious estate back in its heyday. Sadly, the Count and his family would get to enjoy their castle for just a couple more decades after its completion. In 1945, at the end of World War II, the Tiele-Winckle family was forced to flee from their beloved castle, as it was taken over by the Red Army. The same Soviet troops had no qualms about destroying Moszna Castle's interiors, stealing all of the family's possessions, including their precious works of art and fine furniture. But thankfully, the exterior was spared from major damage. After the Russian occupation, the building changed ownership several times. Mainly used by public institutions, it became a nursing home in 1972, and afterwards a mental institution. No longer a medical facility, today, Moszna Castle is a public museum and hospitality venue, attracting thousands of tourists from around the world who come to admire its exquisite architecture, picturesque gardens, and learn about its rich history. Currently owned by the local government, it offers guided tours, allowing you to look into the majestic rooms once inhabited by some of the richest families in the region. Though the original art and furnishings are long gone, the architectural detailing will not disappoint. The adjacent orangery still shows off a hearty collection of exotic plants, some of which were planted more than 70 years ago. The park surrounding the castle is one of the largest in the province, and you are encouraged to go for long nature walks to explore the gardens, ponds, bridges and woodland. And if you happen to be one of those who cannot get enough of this castle, you're welcome to stay for a few days, as it is also an extensive hotel and catering facility, offering roomy accommodations, and 2 on-site restaurants. Hosting various cultural events, exhibitions and weddings, Moszna Castle stands as a cultural landmark, allowing visitors a glimpse into Poland's storied past, and the enduring legacy of its noble families.